The Dodgers will begin their quest for an 8th consecutive NL West crown on March 26 against the San Francisco Giants at Dodger Stadium, and Clayton Kershaw has been announced as the opening day starter. The 9th time in his career Clayton Kershaw will take the bump on opening day, 9 out of the last 10 years. You remember last year he was still dealing with some shoulder inflammation, so Hyun-Jin Ryu, he got the start, and he became the first starter since Vicente Padilla back in 2010. You remember that game, gave up 2 bombs in an 11-5 loss against the Pirates. Now the question is, should Clayton Kershaw have been named the opening day starter over Walker Buehler? Last year in the postseason, the Buell dog was lights out against the Nationals. He pitched 12 2/3 innings, had a .71 ERA, so many believe that this would be the year that Kershaw passed the torch to Walker Buehler as far as the opening day starter, but the three got together and they discussed it. I'm talking about Dave Roberts, Clayton Kershaw, and Walker Buehler. Bill Plunkett tweeted, Dodgers Kershaw said it was three-way discussion with Buehler and Roberts. We kind of all got together and said, I don't want a charity opening day. If you want me to do it, great. But if you want Walker to do it, great too. Walker was great about it. I'm thankful that I get to do it. So yes, the way the spring training rotation was set up, it did appear that this could be the year that Walker Buehler would be named that opening day starter. And there's no question that Walker Buehler is the ace of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And look, the only question right now with Walker Buehler is whether or not he's the best pitcher in all of Major League Baseball. I think this year, Walker Buehler coming into the season healthy, coming off of that dominant NLDS, I think he solidifies himself as the best pitcher in Major League Baseball and not just the Los Angeles Dodgers. But as far as opening day goes, opening day is different. Opening day is about the pageantry. It's very ceremonial. And you give a guy like Clayton Kershaw, not just a great player, but a legend, the most accomplished Dodger pitcher ever. You let him take the mound because, hey, this could be it. Next year is the year you could see the passing of the torch. And then Walker Buehler, he'll run off his own streak, 7, 8 years. And then maybe that year 7 or 8, maybe Dustin May is really the best pitcher in the Dodgers. And Walker Buehler still gets to start on opening days. But look, at the end of the day, it's all about getting that W. It's all about hearing that Randy Newman at the end of the game, and Clayton Kershaw knows how to get it done, especially on opening day. Clayton Kershaw has been lights out in his career on opening day. He holds a 5-1 record with a 1.05 ERA, 59 strikeouts to just 8 walks, and 51 2/3 innings. In half of Clayton Kershaw's opening day starts, he's had scoreless outings, so Clayton Kershaw has been dominant. Look, Los Angeles, the 3 guarantees are traffic, great weather, and Clayton Kershaw dominating on opening day, and I think you'll see more of the same this year against the San Francisco Giants. In his career against the Giants, Clayton Kershaw is 23-12 with a 1.74 ERA in 49 games, 47 starts, with 350 strikeouts against 52 walks and 342 1/3 innings. At home against the Giants, Kershaw is 10-7 with a 2.09 ERA in 24 starts. So Clayton Kershaw taking the mound on opening day. And yes, we still remember what happened last year in the NLDS against the Washington Nationals. But hey, we're not going to talk about that right now. But before that, Clayton Kershaw was really having a nice season. Last year, Clayton Kershaw went 16-5 with a 3.03 ERA in 29 games, 28 starts, 178 1/3 innings pitched, 189 strikeouts, and a 1.043 whip. So Clayton Kershaw, a solid year last year, and I'm very encouraged because this offseason, he took a trip to Driveline Baseball, and you're starting to see him get that velocity back. That velocity starting to sit around 92, 93 miles per hour. And look, it's no secret, last year, Clayton Kershaw's fastball was really starting to dip. Last year, he was averaging 90.4 miles per hour on the fastball. So taking a trip to Driveline Baseball could really pay dividends for Clayton Kershaw, and he talked about it. Clayton Kershaw said, I'm not confirming or denying anything, but I will say that what Driveline does is not necessarily just a weighted ball program. They're smart in how the body works and how to create the most efficiency with your body and how to create the most power with your body. They have ways to apply that. I think you can glean different things from different usages of it. Some guys are going in there maybe because there's more in there and they're trying to figure it out. Some guys maybe lost it. It's definitely a good tool. I think everybody thinks of Driveline, oh, you throw weighted balls, but it's a lot more than that, which I learned. It's cool. And that's what you love about Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw has accomplished everything in Major League Baseball. Everything except winning World Series. But hey, the 2017 Astros cheated. He would have won World Series MVP. And this is Clayton Kershaw's revenge season. Clayton Kershaw knows he should have won the World Series in 2017. Cheater! And then it would have been Clayton Goatshaw and not Clayton Chokeshaw. So he wants to come in this year and dominate. And I think you're seeing a different Clayton Kershaw. He showed me something against the Giants last week against the Giants. You remember Justin Turner got hit, and then it looked like Clayton Kershaw was doing a little retaliating when with 2 outs he hit Rob Brantley, and then after he gets the 3rd out, he's walking off, and he gets into a little exchange with the Giants' third base coach, Ron Wotus.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kershaw, another good breaking ball. And he got Sanchez to swing and miss. 3 strikeouts in the inning, a hit batsman. 4 strikeouts in the game for Clayton Kershaw. And now he comes over to bark at somebody with the Giants. And Tom Woodring, the home plate umpire, steps in the middle and tells Clayton to go to the dugout. So it's a spring training game, but Dodgers-Giants, you never know.
So, hey, don't mess with King Kersh because we've got a feisty Kersh in spring training. We've got a revenge season Kersh in spring training. Just look at him. Hits him with the curveball. He's like, man, I own the Giants. I always have. He's walking off. Gives him that Kersh death stare. Looks him back. He's like, what? Hey, what'd you say? Hey. So don't mess with Kershaw, man. He's ready to roll this season. I love what I'm seeing out of Kershaw in spring training. So I'm all for Clayton Kershaw getting that opening day start. As long as he's not getting that game 1 of the playoff start, we all know that's when Walker Buehler will be getting the ball. And then, hey, Walker Buehler, he's the opening night starter. The very next day, Walker Buehler, he'll take the mound. And we know when the lights go on, Walker Buehler is lights out. That's when he pitches his best baseball, the 16 strikeout game against the Rockies last year. So I have no issue with it. Clayton Kershaw, your opening day starter. But Dodgers Nation, I want your take on this topic. How do you guys feel about Clayton Kershaw being named the opening day starter? Let me know in the comments. And for all the greatest Dodger content in the game, head over to DodgersNation.com.